On this episode, I'm going to be showing you how you can easily fix this loose belt on your garage door opener. So make sure you stay tuned. Hey there friends, welcome to Fix This House. If you're new to the channel, consider pressing the subscribe and notification bell so you can always be in tune on DIYs, how-to videos, and product reviews that I do within this channel. This is a very common problem when you have a garage door opener that has this rubber belt, and it tends over time to starts to get loosened, just like what you see here. It starts to drag. You'll see it drooping like that, and it starts flapping around. And this is normal because your garage door opener constantly opens and closes, and there's a lot of movement on parts, and also the belt starts to stretch a little bit. There are some parts on your garage door opener that you want to check first before we get into the garage door belt. If you want to go skip on forward to the main belt itself, feel free to do so, but this one's we're going to do some preliminary checks on some things before tackling the belt. So I want to show you what the belt looks like when the garage door goes down and when it goes up, and you'll see obviously that there is a huge slack on the belt. So going down, the belt is fine. And there, you see the garage belt just flapping. It's very loose. And there's some squeak on there as well. So looking at the diagram of where this garage door belt feeds to, you see that there's one point here with the spring, and it wraps around this gear right on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to check for any visible cracks that there might be on this garage door belt. So what you want to do is you want to go physically look at the whole run of your garage door belt, because this is made out of rubber, and over time this will tend to have some cracks or whatnot. So if you see any visual cracks on this garage door belt, it's time to replace the whole thing. If you want to stay after this whole video, I can show you how to easily replace that. Okay, friends? Everything's good. Actually, what you want to do is you want to unplug your garage door opener just to be safe. Not every garage door opener has this, but if you look to where this garage door belt feeds to, there is an area right here where it goes onto this little gear. It's covered by this cover. So what you want to do is we want to remove this cover and check for anything that might be broken in there. Then your belt might not be the issue, and you might have to go and replace this altogether. There should be two screws on top, one here and one there. Take our flathead screwdriver and just open this cover like so. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side, and just inspect the gear where your belt is running. Everything's nice in order. If there are any grinding or anything broken on this pulley, then it's time for you to go a different route and maybe change out your whole garage door opener or have this serviced. We'll get to that in a different video if that is the case. But in this case, doing the visual inspection, everything looks good. We can just put the cover back on. Okay, so now let's go and move on to the belt. Now we're going to focus onto the side where the two belts are connected. So you got the spring part and you have the one side that's just hooked. What happens over time is that this tends to get loose, and you see this thread right here. It looks like it went back a little bit. Hand tighten this if you can, but in this case I can't. You want to hold on to this belt right here, because if you don't, it's going to shift right when you're turning it. You can start tightening this nut on this one. Just take our mini wrench. This is a 12mm. Again, all the tools that I use on this video, I'll leave on the description down below in case you need those tools. Hey there friends, great and big news for you. We finally made our own merch, which is this 46-in-1 pocket tool. It has a screwdriver, a wrench, it has a ruler, a protractor, and so much more. I'll list all the features right here. It comes into this really cool leather case so that you can easily put it in there so it doesn't damage your wallet. And it also comes with a second color, which is silver. Our logo laser engraved on there, so it'll never fade. Whenever you're in that emergency situation, it's always gonna be with you. So these are now available on my Fix This House website, fixthishouse.net. I'll leave the link on the description down below. If you get one of these, it will greatly help out the channel. This is a great way to help and support what we do here at Fix This House. Thank you so much for all the love and support. So stay tuned because I have more merch for Fix This House that's coming soon. Again, this is made out of really strong steel, and try it out for yourself, friends. Help support the channel. Thank you so much. Let's get back to the episode. What you can also use is you have channel lock pliers. You can use that as well to turn this nut. So while you're turning this, you can actually hold on to this with your channel lock pliers if you have one, or you can just hold it with your hand. It's fine. And then start turning this right here to make it nice and tight. And little by little, you'll see your belt start to tighten up, and you'll see the slack start to get less and less. Okay? You don't want to over tighten this because you want a little bit of slack still for the movement for your belt. If you overturn this, there might be some issues that might happen along the pulley, and this could possibly snap. You might want to experiment back and forth. So once you see that you think that you got enough, you want to plug your garage door opener again, test it, and watch the slack. If there's not much movement, or if there's not much slack that's dangling, then you should be fine. It's totally up to you. So I'm gonna plug my garage door opener back on, and let's see if we need to adjust it more. So going down, looks like the belt looks good. Now it looks like the belt is perfect. It doesn't have much slack anymore. So I'm really happy with that. And at the same time, that squeaking noise disappeared. There you have it, friends. It's super easy to fix that slack on your garage door belt on your opener. Again, if you have issues with your belt and if you see any signs of wear or tear or cracks, then it's time for you to change this out, which I'll show you in a bit. But again, also another maintenance tip, since these are moving parts, you want to maintain your garage door openers running smooth and quiet without any squeaks, and it will make your garage door last for a long time. And what you want to use is this white lithium grease, and just spray the track. So make sure that you don't spray this rubber belt. That's a big no-no. You want to keep it onto the metal itself, and you want to lubricate that spring. If you're interested on those garage door maintenance tips, lubrication wise, and all those yearly annual maintenance, I made videos for those. Check out these videos right here. It will greatly help you out because those will keep your garage door running smoothly. So with that being said, let me show you how you can easily replace this garage door belt if it is damaged or if you see any signs of wear or cracks on there. Okay, friends, let me show you that right now. Go in reverse order. Instead of tightening this, you want to loosen it up. So let's go in the separate, and make sure you hold on to the belt so it doesn't turn while you're loosening it. Once you have that loose, you want to kind of pull over the belt that way so that you can get this nice and loose from where it's hooked up. And it should come loose like that. Then you're just going to take this out of where it wraps around the gears. And then you're going to take the same belt. Make sure you get the belt that's meant for your model. So if I were you, I would go to your local hardware store and use this and take this with you so that they can match the same belt. And what you're going to do is you're just going to do everything in reverse order. You're going to take this off, refeed it onto where it's connected because this is spring loaded, and just go reverse engineer everything because you're going to end up taking this and you're going to take this as well because this is just connected with a bolt, a spring, and you have a nut, and that's it. There you have it, friends. Super easy maintenance that you can do and check every year. With a good indication of when you need to go is whenever you're passing your garage door opener, just look up to where this bolt is. And if you start seeing where the threaded area is where it's black, because that's where the grease is, if you start seeing more of it, then it's probably time for you to go up here and do a little bit more adjustment. And as long as that thing disappears and you're back into where it's nice and clean threads, then you should be good. Take a Sharpie and mark out the part where it's exactly where it's perfect on the thread. And if you start seeing that Sharpie mark start getting further and further away from the spring, then that's probably the time where you need to go and adjust it and tighten it back up. Again, very important, do not tighten this too much. You want to leave a little bit of slack, just enough. So you want to do a little bit test runs over. Let me know in the comment section down below how you adjust yours, if this video has been helpful, and if you found this video super helpful, please hit that big thumbs up, press the subscribe notification bell, and I'll see you friends on the next video.